A proverb, right? And a byword. Now, a proverb is something like you want to hide something from a nigga, put it in a book, right? Right? That's a proverb, a saying, a wise saying. All niggas eat chicken. All niggas eat watermelon. That's a proverb, right? A byword is anything other than your God-given name.
That's right.
They call us black, right? They call us colored, right? They call us African American, right?
Sure do.
They call us a damn hairstyle, Afro-American.
Okay.
You know what?
They call us monkeys too.
Yeah, they call us monkey,
But
right?
that's
Horse
okay.
monkey, everything.
I
Right?
ain't no monkey.
Tell them who the real monkey is, King.
So Scipio Africanus, right? He was a Roman conqueror. He was a general, right?
YAHAWAH.
Right? We got Leo Skipper Africanus, and then we got Amerigo Vespucci, right? So he was also another French explorer.
Right.
That's where America is born after, right?
Right.
Hold that right there. Just hold your spot right there.
Okay.
Right, watch this. The Bible answers everything.
So
Right? It was only given us, right? Watch this. Watch this. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 49 and verse 11. Watch this. Their inward thought is their houses shall continue forever. You the so-called white man think this thing gonna last forever? They're gonna be on top forever, beating in our back forever. Look at this. They thought it was gonna last forever, right?
Yeah,
Watch
they
this.
did.
And their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after what? After
All right.
Under their own name. So now you see now why Amerigo Vespucci, right? That's American explorer. Even though they took it from our forefathers, right? The Native Americans, right? They took the land and named it after their people. Because they thought it's going to last forever, right? Then Scipio Africanus came over from Rome, right? He beat Hannibal, right? He beat Hannibal in the war, right? In the Third Punic War, took over Africa and named it after themselves. So now you see, right? He said that's why they named their lands after their own names, right? The Bible tells you all of it, right? So let's go back, right? Let's go back. We're gonna go. I know, sister. This is how I felt too, man. Watch this, verse 43. Watch 43. Verse 43.
Wait a minute. Yeah, right here.
Watch this. The stranger that is within thy, and which is in thee, shall get above thee very high, and thou shalt come very low, right? Who very low in this country, man? Our forefathers had this country.
All praise.
I'm telling you, man.
That's what you gotta do.
Oh yeah, we finna bring it out. I ain't even shut up yet. This is just because all praise to the Most High. He brought y'all over here, man.
All praise.
Right there.
And I said, let me go out here. Just like
Watch this.
Spirit moved in the King.
Go to 54.
Spirit moved in the King.
All praises, man. All praises.
I go
Verse
right
54. So that the man that is tender among you, right? We used to be tender among each other. How you doing, sister? I love you, sister. How everything going? I see your husband job laid him off, right? Y'all need anything? We got some extra bread in here, right? We got some extra food for y'all, right? We used to be tender among each other, right? And very delicate, right? And very delicate. His eye shall be evil toward his brother. Who do black on black crime? Have you ever heard of white on white crime? You don't hear that. Chinese on Chinese crime. You don't hear that, right? But black on black crime. Hispanic on Hispanic crime. You hear that. Cuban on Cuban crime. You hear them things, right? Right? We evil towards each other now. Oh, you got a nice car, right? I gotta get that. Right? It's a curse. It's a curse that only the Israelites went through. Watch this. And toward the wife of his bosom. Now he beating on his wife, right? Now he doing all the manner of cheating on his wife, right? We wasn't them kind of people, man.
what I tell y'all.
We wasn't that kind of people, man.
What I tell y'all, I was there for 30 years. My husband fell with an aneurysm after that. He brought 2,000. He fell in 2000. About 2001, 2002. He passed on 2002 on his side. We had 3 girls in the home. And I'm telling you, that's a hard thing. That's a hard thing. And I can tell you, and my dad, I always say, I'm a fan one day. So no, I didn't. And I took my baby, she was 7 years old. I took her up there with me. By old Kentucky downtown. There was 2 men. They was in the morning. My mama always said, when you looking at your own brother next you're looking at your dad. And look, I hit my right hand tied. I got my back out of church that Sunday. I told my baby, I said, come on, let's go and see what my dad is. We went out. And you know what happened? I went there, I looked at the tall man. I said, that ain't my man. I looked at the shorter man. I said, now he was more like my brother. And then they came walking across us. And what happened? He said, can we help you? I said, yes, sir. I said, I'm looking for Mr. Nielsen. I didn't really know. I'm 42. I didn't really know how to break it down to him like I wanted to. But he said, I'm Nielsen. I said, do you have a daughter? He said, yeah, I got one daughter. I said, what's her name? He said, Alice. I said, do you have a son? He said, yeah, I got one son. I said, what's his name? He said, Nielsen Jones. I said, but you don't know me. He said, my daughter. I was a baby when he left. But you know what? When I told him, he said, what is your mom? Mud. Called my mom Mud, but her name was May. He said, where is she at? I said, you know, she died in October. And then he said, I did not know it. That man hugged me, he cried. He hugged my baby. He said, I got 4 beautiful grandchildren, and I never seen them in my life. And I said, all was in my heart. It's too fast to every story. All was in my heart. And I felt it was my dad. He held on. It cheered me, my baby, and her husband. We were supposed to go apart. I walked in that store. And I threw it on. We went there, and my cousin Carolyn, she said, she said, I'm going to tell you something. She said, oh, baby, never get up like that. And he's laying in the bed. My baby boy caught me. And I said, Kim, I said, he opened his eyes. What is he doing? She said, Mom, proud of change thing. She told herself, look, I'm the red girl that my mom brought me up there. And he met me. And I'm going to tell you something. It was a hard thing. 30 years and they never hit me, never beat me, or nothing. It just, when you see him, you see me. But you know what? Okay, it's okay. And the last word my husband told me, the last word that my husband told me, I got out of work and I went to ICU where he was in the hospital. Then so my husband caught my hand. I was standing here telling you I'm sorry. And he looked up at me. He said, baby, that's a He said, why is she crying? I said, I'm not crying. I'm telling you the truth. Only God's life. I'm telling you the truth. Thank you, God. I'm telling you the truth. Honest God's truth. I said, I'm not crying. He caught onto my hand. He held my hand so tight I couldn't get it to move. So you know, in ICU, in my life, 10 or 15 minutes, you have to go off. And so I tried to make every second, you know, up there. But he said, don't you do everything will be all right. And sure enough, it was all right. But out of them 30 years, I was married. I was. But still, I go back. And I think about it. And I told my children we had one boy.
And look, and that's a curse though. Watch. 54, watch this. It says, so that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil toward his brother, right? And toward the wife of his bosom, and toward the remnant of his children, which he shall leave, right? That's a curse. But it's a curse that only happened to Israel, right? So I'm gonna bring this thing on home, right? I'm gonna bring this thing on home. Go to 68.
Okay.
Speak up, King.
Go to book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68.
Okay, here you go.
Right? It says, and the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships. Okay, so when the Most High talks sometimes, he talks in code, right?
Right.
So you stay right there now.
Okay.
I'm going to take you to Exodus, right?
Okay.
Because sometimes he talks in code and you have to know, you have to sort it out. So Exodus chapter 20 and verse 2.
Okay.
I am the Lord thy God, which brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. You know another word for bondage? Okay. That's okay. That's okay. I'm going to break it all the way down for you. That's what we're here for. We're here to teach you, man. But you know that we love you, sister.
How you doing, sir?
I love going to church.
Hey.
What's it called?
And this is what the Most High called church too.
Okay.
2 or more gathered together. Right?
You reading that, man?
Right? This is the book of Judah, chapter 5, verse 11. Therefore the king of Egypt, right? Same context, rose up against them and dealt subtly, subtly is harshly,
Right.
with them, and brought them low with laboring in brick, and made them what?
Labor and brick and made them. Wait a minute for me, right
There
there.
you go.
The same.
No slaves,
Slave.
right? So I'm gonna put bondage and slavery
Slavery.
for Egypt, right? That's what Egypt means in the Bible. This is the book of Deuteronomy, right? Chapter 28 and verse 68.
Okay, I got that.
Okay, and it says, and the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt, bondage or slavery, again, with what? With,
We're got so much.
with, right there, with,
Bondage.
will bring thee into Egypt,
Egypt.
again, with,
Oh, I'm in the wrong spot.
yeah.
Okay.
And the Lord shall bring thee
Into
to Egypt. So Egypt means bondage or slavery. So say slavery.
slavery.
Again, with, what'd you say, sister? Yep, with ships. With what? With ships, right? What people was brought into slavery with ships? Right? Them people right there.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? And this only happened to Israel. Watch this. By the way of whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again. And they're talking about your physical homeland or the physical Egypt, right? Have you ever been back to Jerusalem? Right? Never been, right? And there you shall be sold. So when we got off them ships, who was we sold to?
The white
People, right? That's who God called them.
Right.
That's who God called them. And there you shall be sold unto your enemies. Now you see why you get treated the way you do.
Okay. I sure do.
Now you see why he put the knee on George Floyd throat, right? That's the reason why they kicked in Tiana Taylor doors, shoot her up. That's why you can pull people out of their cars all day, right? And kill them when they ask them for their registration and their insurance, right? That's why that happened. Did you do that to your friend?
No.
Would you kill your friend?
No, I
Would
wouldn't.
you enslave your friend? But the Most High
I do
did,
the best that I can
right?
for my friends or enemies.
Right.
If I can give you a glass of water and a piece of
Right.
bread, hey,
But now you
I'm
see
all
why.
right.
Now you see why they did that, right? The Most High made them our enemies,
Yeah.
right? Watch this. For bondmen, which is slave men, and bond women, slave women, and no man shall buy you. And in Hebrew, buy means redeem. Because the only person who's gonna redeem us is who?
God.
And who? Jesus. That's it.
Okay.
Not Martin Luther King, not Malcolm X, not George Garvey, right? Not George Garvey, not none of them people,
No.
right? Not the Black Panthers, not none of them.
No.
But there's one thing though that we have to do, right? We have to do one thing, right? Because now you know that you're an Israelite. You said your dad is an Indian? Your grandma, what about your dad?
My daddy, black.
Black, so you would be from the tribe of Judah. So I'm gonna show you
My
why.
granddad was black, but my grandma was Indian. Her mom was Indian.
Right? And I'm gonna
They
show
were
you how.
Philadelphia.
I'm gonna show you why. Right? The book of Numbers, chapter 1
But
and
my
verse 18.
grandma didn't like white people.
I know she didn't. I wouldn't either. Right? I And it says the book of Numbers, chapter 1, verse 18. And they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month, and they declare their pedigrees, right? That's your pedigree, who you are, right? After their families, by the house of their what? Other fathers. So you are who your father is. How you doing, sister? How you doing? So I'm out here, I'm not selling anything. So we waking our people up and we letting them know who they are based on the Bible, right?
Oh, okay.
So do you believe in the Bible, sister? You believe in the Bible?
Okay.
So according to your father, would he be an Indian? Would he be a black man? Would he be like, what would he be?
I don't know what color he is. Some say black, some say white, so we don't really know what color he is. Some say what color he is.
And the reason why we're saying that is because this is what I was walking the sister down. So basically in the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15 down, are the curses that only the Israelites went through, right? So if in the Bible, when you look at it, God never said that he was coming back for sending his son back for everybody. He's only sending his son back for Israel, right?
Right.
So you have to find out like who is Israel. Because the Bible doesn't speak about a Mexican. The Bible doesn't speak about a white man, right? So you have to find out who is Israel. Because these are the last days, and you don't want to not know who you are according to the Bible,
That's
right? And so let me just read you one
I'm
scripture.
gonna go. I ain't trying to cut y'all. I gotta go somewhere.
All praises, sister.
All praise.
All praises,
I
sister.
got you get here tomorrow.
Actually, I'm from North Carolina.
You got a flyer,
So,
cuz?
but
Good
I got
flyer,
another
cuz.
flyer, though. You can look on
What,
YouTube.
I'm gonna look.
No,
Look on
flyer.
YouTube and check everything out, and then if you're with me,
I appreciate it.
Oh, you welcome, ma'am, anytime, anytime,
Okay.
anytime.
And I will be giving you a
Hey,
call.
do that.
I'm gonna do that.
My YouTube channel, King Porter,
Okay.
and we do a lot of teaching on there all the time to let our people know they are the true Israelites. We are the true
And
Israelites.
I'm the oldest one of 7 brothers and 4 sisters.
See what I'm saying?
a lot of videos.
And you know,
Exactly.
firstborn,
We don't give no names
Father's Day.
or anything, and it's all
They
scripture.
thought I was gonna be a
All
boy.
scripture, man.
Came
Well, you
here
have a blessed
an
night,
8-pound girl.
All
And it's
praise.
7 boys.
All praise.
Between me
All praise.
and the sister.
Praise.
All
We
praise.
lose the sister December the 5th
So,
on my baby sister's birthday, stage
that's
4 cancer.
so I got.
That's how they do us through with the foods and stuff.
Uh-huh.
They do their best to try to cook us through these foods, through the, you know, about anything you can imagine of, you know, like you get a chance to read Isaiah 5 and 20.
Okay.
Everything man did was intended to be bad for us, but everything God did intended to be good for us.
He from Camden.
They live here.
You remember Diane and you know Diane, my sister.
Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am.
You know Johnny Sam's name.
Yes, ma'am.
Look,
That's my brother.
Ain't that so?
Diane.
Mm-hmm. Ain't that so?
So look,
So
I
this
had
is
5 sisters died in 2 years.
so I'm finna let y'all
I
know.
mean like back to back.
So this is the whole duty of man, right? Because they tell you, oh, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To help people, right? They tell you, oh, to be good as you can
Good
be,
to
right?
me. That's
But this is
true.
what the Most High said, right? This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12 and verse 13.
Okay.
Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter, right? So this is where the curtain dropped, right? The movie almost over,
Right.
right? You got to know the big shabam, right? This is everything wrapped up, right? This is what the Most High said we got to do. This is the whole duty of why we're alive. This is the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep His commandments. For this is the whole duty of man, right? It ain't to try to get the biggest car. I mean, the biggest house,
The
nicest
biggest
car,
house.
right?
You're right. You're
It
right.
ain't got nothing to do with that.
Because when my daughter talked
You
to
get
me,
anything long you keep
you know, I
Gotta keep
just
the
come
commandments, though.
around.
Keep them commandments.
And I said, I'm not trying to be like
They
y'all.
said the commandments are done away with. Commandments are not done away
God
with.
left next to 10.
What'd you say?
God left next to 10.
Yeah, God is. But see, like, for instance, like you see what the brother got on, right? You see what the sister got on, right? She got the dress on, right? See this right here? See, they say it's only 10 commandments, right?
Right.
But do you know it's 613 commandments?
Ooh,
Yeah. That seems like a lot, right?
Showed
But
it.
you know, in the world, there's over 5,000. Right? So that's not that much considering that the Most High only actually 613 things. But the world has over 5,000 laws, and it's probably more than closer to 10,000. I just say 5 just so I can not lie. You see what I'm saying? They have thousands and thousands of laws, right? But the Most High only got 613. But the more he got a moral law, a dietary law, right? So there's certain things we cannot eat.
That's true.
Right?
That's true.
Let me give you just a little bit of the law.
I
It's
know
not-
they said pork and chicken.
Yep. We can't eat that.
You ain't supposed to.
We can't eat that.
Okay.
Right? That's in Leviticus,
I
right?
read that.
All praises.
All praises.
Oh, I did. I read
I
that.
don't eat it.
All praises.
Hey, 'cause that's, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? We're supposed to be following with the Most High because, and it's for our good though.
Right.
It's not for his good. Right?
And I never should have came out here. Look at my head. I washed it and I got
I know you all right. Y'all got your head covered. You supposed to have it
I
covered.
had it covered.
Supposed to have your head covered when you listen to the word of the Father and the Son.
Okay. There's
All praises.
All praises, right? Because at the end of the day, right? Right? This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 11 and verse 7. Right?
Okay.
And the swine, right? Y'all know what the swine is, right?
Yeah.
What did you say the swine was? What did you say the swine
Hey,
was?
King, turn out the way, King.
What did you say the swine was?
I got fish and pork.
Pork, right? The swine is a pig, right?
Yeah.
Though he divide the hoof and be cloven footed, yet he cheweth not the cud, right? So the cow chew the cud, right? Goats and sheep chew the cud, right? They regurgitate it, chew it out, swallow it again, and they basically digest their food properly, right? Yet he cheweth not the cud, he is unclean to you. Watch this. Of their flesh shall you not eat, of their carcass you shall not touch, right? So the church ain't gonna teach you that, right? See, the pastor ain't gonna teach you that,
What the pastor want, King?
huh?
What the pastor want, King?
They ain't gonna teach you the law.
What they want though, King? What they gonna tell you they want though?
But they want that tithe, right? You know what tithe is according to the Bible?
Yeah.
Do you know what tithe is according to the Bible?
Yeah, I tried every Sunday.
Right, but do you know what tithe is according to the Bible?
You don't have to get a preacher no money.
You don't have to.
Right.
They be asking you for.
Right.
And
And
so,
then I
hey,
stopped going to
offer
a
you
church
to.
called, every time we got ready to donate something, he just said happy time.
Right?
I know what church you at.
Yeah, and that made me mad when she said happy time. I get up and walk out.
She
and
don't
put
smoke
it
to
in.
get mad in God's house.
No, God, you don't put
But
it
just give him what you can and go on.
in. He should have said donation, not happy
Watch
time.
this. Watch this. I'm gonna show y'all.
Tithes and offerings.
I'm gonna show y'all. Thus said the Most High. What tithing is. Because see, we got it all wrong. Right? Like the only people supposed to get money out of the Bible is the Levites. The Levites, right? Which are the Haitians.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm gonna come back to that.
Now, wait. You know, wait until I got this on. And I know my Bible. And I have it every night and every day.
I'm gonna show you.
I do that. It be right there.
14. Yeah, because it ain't money, man.
That
Tithing
so
ain't
right.
money, man.
And I always tell them I brought nothing in this world and I can't take nothing away.
And that's the truth.
Then I cannot. I tell them all the time. When you fall out with me about money, hey, we ain't brought nothing in this world.
That's the truth.
Can't take nothing away from this world.
Watch this. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 14, verse 22.
Mm-hmm.
Thou shalt truly tithe all the increase of thy seed, that the field bringeth forth year by year. That's what tithe is.
The
Out of
land.
your garden. Tithe is only food, man.
And I did tell you that food.
Food. So why is you tithing?
All
your money?
praises.
Why is they getting you your money?
Your time, you gonna get them envelopes and good, whatever.
Right, but you ain't supposed to.
You
Though.
ain't supposed
Watch
to do
this.
that.
Verse 23, and thou shalt eat before the Lord thy God, right? So that's why, because when a woman loses their husband, like you said, you lost your husband, right?
Yeah.
They're supposed to be giving you food, man. They're supposed to be taking care of you. The church is supposed to be taking care of you,
Mm-hmm.
right? So tithing is only food, right?
That's right.
Let me show you something. Let me show you the book of Jeremiah, chapter
And
23.
that land, I mean, it's 19 years now.
Let me show you what the church does to you. Just this. book of Jeremiah, chapter 23 and verse 1.
Okay.
Woe be unto the pastors. Woe mean destruction. God said destruction be unto the pastors. Destruction. Jeremiah chapter 23 verse 1. Woe be unto the pastors that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pasture, saith the Lord. Watch this. Therefore, thus saith the Lord God of Israel, right? See, once again, of Israel, right? Against the pastors that feed my people, ye have scattered my flock and driven them away, right? How did they drive you away?
Okay.
Yeah, they ain't telling the truth of the Bible, man.
So driving them away.
Because they ain't telling the truth of the Bible, man.
The church holds 500 people. And I went. It was been there before, all this came on. But I tell you, it was only maybe 26 people.
Let me show you something.
Yeah.
Let me show you something.
And then they tell you got to wear a mask and you got to do this.
You know who did that?
The
The Most High did that. The Most High did that. They said God is so sweet, right? You know God destroys everything.
Yeah.
He'll
give it to you and take it away. And I try to tell my
kills?
kids that.
Who kills?
Wait a minute. No.
Who kills? Y'all say Satan? Who kills? Is it Satan?
Black folks.
No, I'm talking about the who kills though. Who does that? Who make them do that?
The devil.
The devil? I'll show you that God does it. God does that.
He make a
Yeah, watch this.
real one now.
Watch this.
I got to go all the way back again.
Oh, you gotta relearn. This is the book of Samuel, chapter 2 and verse 6, right?
Okay.
The Lord killeth. Ooh, who kills?
Ooh, the Lord.
You ain't never heard that, have you? Your pastor ain't teach you that, did you? The Lord killeth and maketh alive. Who killed? Was it Satan or is it God? God, right?
He gonna take us away.
He bringeth down to the grave and bringeth up. Who does that? Satan or God?
God.
What did the Bible just say? God or Satan? God do that, right? Verse 7. The Lord maketh poor and maketh rich. Did Satan do that? Or did it say God do that? He
All
bringeth
praise.
low and lifted up. He raised up the poor out of the dust and lift up the beggar from the dunghill, to set them among princes and to make them inherit the throne of glory. For the pillars of the earth are the Lord's, and he hath set the ward upon them. So who killed? So, wait, you gonna talk your And I got one more scripture for you, sister, and then I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all go, right? Because before y'all go back in that church house, I would advise y'all not to, but hey, you know what I'm saying? The Most High is in control of any man's goings. Watch this. Watch this. The book of Acts, chapter 17 and verse 24. God that made the world, right? God made the world. Would y'all agree?
Made the world,
You
yeah.
say God made the world, right? And all things therein, right? So he made everything herein, right? Seeing that he is Lord of heaven and earth. Did you say he's Lord of heaven and earth? Did you say that? Dwelleth not in temples made with hands. Did you hear that? He dwelleth not in temples made with hands. So what did that mean? What temples is made with hands?
The churches and houses and all the stuff.
It just said he don't dwell there.
To dwell in the house of the Lord. Well, just all. I done gave up many.
I'm telling you, sister.
Dollars.
Get a hold of this brother, man.
I am.
Because you know who the temple is? The book of 1 Corinthians chapter 3 verse 16. Know ye not that ye are the temple of God? So who's the temple, sister?
All praise.
Who's the temple? No, who is the temple?
The church.
No. Know ye not that
not.
you are the temple of God. Right? That's why he don't dwell in that temple made with hands.
No rain.
And the Spirit of God dwelleth in you.
That's true.
You are the temple, sister. So them church houses,
I have been out there to the church.
don't do it, sister.
They were asking
Don't do it, sister.
$1,000.
Right? Why would he ask for that?
$500.
You need $1,000. So why? Let me ask you a question, sister.
Okay.
Why would they need $1,000 but you need $1,000? You think God is that harsh? Did he want to take your last $1,000
No.
and leave you without?
No.
So you think they have God?
No.
Do you see a collection plate out here? Why you think that?
Because I think that, you know, what you're telling me, and my pastor was saying, and when they said that we had to raise $1,000.
Yeah,
Sure
but
enough,
what I'm saying is
when
this,
I got that $3,200, it's $3,200. Okay. I didn't think nothing about it. I took the call him out, because he was back there to do it out as we concentrate that. And I did it. But it's okay.
no, it ain't okay.
Right
Look
now.
at this. Look at this, sister. Look at this. Do you see a collection plate out there?
No.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think
Because y'all ain't asking for nothing.
Why ain't we asking for nothing?
Because you feel like, well, hey,
It ain't no feeling, sister. Did you ever see anywhere in the Bible where Jesus asked for
no,
money?
no, I didn't.
So why is these pastors asking for money?
But they do.
Why do you think they ask for it though? You think they're of God?
They can't be up.
Okay, that's what I'm telling you,
They
sister.
can't be up.
That's what I'm telling you. No, I'm saying you think they're of God.
Yeah, I know.
You think they're of God?
God make a way out of no way.
They ain't of God, sister. They ain't of God, sister. I'm telling you because I love you, sister.
Okay.
They ain't of God, sister. Because God told us to go and teach the
Teach
word.
the word.
Not ask for money for teaching the word. You know who's going to give us the money? He's going to give us the money. When you say God provide a way, guess how He provide a way? Because we ain't going to be out here asking for the money. We're going to wake you up and tell you what thus said the Most High. So them church houses, they ain't supposed to be asking for money. That means they are false deceivers, sister.
I'm telling you, don't.
They are false deceivers, sister.
And
I'm
then
telling you, sister, don't go
they
there.
be sitting there looking, and then
asking
if
and
you
asking,
don't
right?
go around,
They ask and ask, right?
I know who they come around and all that.
Why would you say that, though, sister?
I don't know why.
Because they're evil, sister. They are of this world. I'm telling you, sister,
They
don't go back
got
there.
talking stuff for the deed. The Lord knows that me to be holy servant. And then
King, King, you got a little time. Give us a few more minutes. King, show her who the ruler of this world right now.
This is the book. Watch this. Watch this, sister. Watch this. This is the book of Job, right?
First, no, take it to Corinthians, man, chapter 4. Break it all the way down. Ain't nothing but 3 verses.
You talking
break,
about that?
yeah, break it down so she can know what these pastors are.
Right.
Yeah, but no, I'm talking about the pastor who over this world right now, the wicked.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's Job 9.
Mhm.
That's Job 9. The book of Job, chapter 9 and verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Right? So who runs this world? Wicked. Wicked, right? They wicked, right? He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is it, right? So the Most High is just being sarcastic because he's saying the world, the hand was given to the world of the wicked. So these pastors, right, they wicked, man. People that run the government, they wicked, man. Right? Because, like I said, because if you look, I don't give a care where you go in the Bible, you're not going to find anywhere in the Bible where Jesus said, hey, give to me. He ain't never asked for no money, man.
But they do.
But they ain't supposed to. And what I'm telling you though is because you see that, you could tell a tree by the fruit it bears.
Right.
Right?
Right.
For an evil tree,
Okay. Evil tree. And you
evil tree.
got the thorns there. It
Fine, right? Because at the end of the day, right? You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, man, you gotta make people food out. Right?
I'm a Baptist.
No, you ain't a Baptist, you an Israelite.
Okay. Well, I was baptized as a Baptist at Harvard Chapel, August the 13th, 1970. And I don't forget that moment that my granddaddy told me. It was me and my 7 brothers and cousins. They said, we gonna get off the morning bank the same night. And I'm like, get off the morning bank the same, Some wouldn't let me move, wouldn't let me go. Church door was about to close up on me. And when again, I said, Lord, I've been praying. Hold to me, please. If I got let you pick me up and throw me off of this bank and let me leave this church and come back in. He did just what I asked. And you know what? Just the honest God truth of my head. He did what I asked. I couldn't hold my peace. I had to tell somebody.
But you know the devil knew about it too.
I know.
So that's what I'm saying. Sometimes the Most High allows things to happen
Right.
just for if you want to continue into that the wrong way, right? Watch this. The book of Matthew, chapter 7, verse 15. Beware of false prophets.
Oh,
Right?
God.
Beware of false prophets. Them brothers that's in them church houses, them false prophets, sister.
Oh, God.
Why is they asking y'all for all y'all money? Can you use $3,000?
I could use a yell.
So why would hell would they ask for your $3,000, right? When the Most High know that you could use that, right?
Okay.
So they false prophets, like he said, beware of false prophets, which come to you in sheep's clothing, right? They come to you like, hey, look, we came in the name of the Most High, right? Give us this $3,000, right?
Right.
Bless the Most High, right?
Right.
But yet you can't find nowhere in the Bible where giving money for tithes is in there, right? Watch this. But inwardly they are ravening wolves, right? What do ravening wolves do? What do wolves go out when they go out and do to sheep? What do wolves do to sheep?
What
And destroy them, right?
Kill them.
Right? They kill them and destroy them, right?
Right.
So would you say that people are destroyed by the pastors in these churches? Right? Because they got them thinking the tithe is money.
That's
right?
right. You got it.
They don't read none of this, right? Did you ever hear Deuteronomy 28? Have you ever known that people went to slavery in the Bible? See? They don't read these to you, do they? You see the stuff we read to you? Have you ever heard of any of these verses? Watch this. Ye shall know them by their fruit. Right? They read that part to you, right? You should know them by their fruit, right?
That's
But they ain't
it.
tell you
Now
about
get away from
but they
that.
ain't tell you about beware of the false prophets, though, did
No.
they?
You want the truth? No.
Right? They ain't gonna tell you that because you know why? They are the false prophets. Right? Watch this. Do men gather grapes and thorns? Right? So when you go out there and instead of getting grapes, you're gonna get thorns. Right? If you're gonna get thorns, are you gonna get the prickly pricks of parts of the tree? Right? Or figs of thistles? Even so, every good tree bringeth forth good fruit, right?
Right.
Right? So, do pastors sleep with other people's women?
I'm gonna go.
Okay, all praises, sister. That's the false prophets now. Beware, sister.
I know that
All praises, sister.
I know that for So you don't want me to break that down.
Oh, you see what I'm saying?
That's right.
Watch this. Watch this.
You don't want me to
But
don't
it
let me break that
look.
down and tell you. Please don't.
Watch this. Even so, every good tree bringeth forth good fruit. But a corrupt tree bringeth forth evil fruit.
All right.
Is it evil sleeping with somebody else's wife?
And I know.
See, so all praises. So letting you know that, now you know that, sister. Would you say that that pastor would be a good person sleeping with somebody else's wife?
No,
All
he would
praises,
not.
sister.
He would not.
See what I'm saying?
And my husband been dead for 19 years. You think I'm going out there and sleep around?
But hey,
I
but
do not.
but the thing of it is though, is the pastors is though.
They can't, okay.
All
The
praises.
help one food they won't get.
Hey, sister, come up out of that church, sister.
Okay.
Quit coming out of that church.
Okay.
Get a hold of that brother. Look up that YouTube channel.
Okay. I got
You
it.
know what I'm saying? Contact the sister. We'll read this Bible with you, sister.
Okay.
We're giving your money to the enemy.
Oh, God.
Hey, sister. So before you leave, you will be from the nation of Israel, from the tribe of Judah. You gotta say that for me, sister.
Okay.
Say that for me,
For
sister.
the nature of Israel.
All praises.
All
From
praises.
the tribe, no, from the
Go
tribe,
ahead.
tribe of Judah.
Prayer. I swear.
Tribe of Judah.
Prayer of Judah.
All praises, sister. Hey, sister.
Yeah.
That'll be the best thing you could ever know, sister. Come back here over here.
All praises, all praises.
I sure will, but I'm sorry. I'm not here looking back
Oh,
at him.
you good, sister. You
Because
all
I
right?
didn't know I had washed my hair. And I just threw something on it when she wanted to
Oh,
come to
praise
the
sister.
store.
Hey, you doing what you're supposed to do.